Yes, y'all. What's good? Happy Tuesday. Good to be back. I listen. First and foremost, it's an afternoon coffee day, so get excited. Get excited. Caffeine right around the 3:47 minute mark should hit the bloodstream. Stuff will get wild. We get a good day. Rodney's here. Borland, Jay Worley, definitely washed. Definitely washed. We the people. Welcome to the pool and nah era. Listen, it feels early in the season to start taking victory laps. But we talk about Jordan Poole. He goes up $25. So you know what? Fuck it. It is financial advice today. We got Ryan B. Slides up in here. Pepsi, who smoked me in fantasy football this week. JW, Jimmy Peacock, Omar Eats is getting us ready for, we do have a little Red Sox Yankees bet today. JD Martinez apparently isn't going to play because he's hurt, so that's pretty sick. We're not talking about the Bulls today. No Eastern Conference talk. Chef Tebow, Jamesy, who else we got? That's right. Barry in the lead. Let's fucking go, Raptor News. We love to see it. Jonathan's here. Ricardo, F and Nico, Michael Rico, Justin Ego, Shoe Spartan, Mike. Tom. Okay, guys, we got everybody. Listen, we got a good show today. If you saw the title, NFTuesday, we're going to be talking about some NFTs today for the first half. And then I believe Dustin Sandoval will be joining us halfway through as we transition to some top shoddy talk. Before we get started, though, before we really get cooking, I need people to like the stream. I need you to subscribe. I need you to go over to Underdog Fantasy and sign up with promo code HOLD. I need you to join the Discord. I need you to do all those things. All right. I think that's it. The business is out of the way. Did I miss anything? Yeah. Sawyer says, let's see what this is all about. Yeah, it's time. I'm very excited for our guest. Our guest has been in the Top Shot streets, has been in the Discord, been in the NFT streets, physically met this person in Vegas, arguably doxed him on stream. So I'm excited to have him on stream to repent, I guess is what I'm looking to do, is to repent. But let's give it up for Dan, a.k.a. Raptor News. What's up, man? How are we doing?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man. The biggest mistake I made. So a little behind the scenes, we were on talking for a few minutes before we started, and I was hot. I was in a sweatshirt. I was going to go change. What an error on my end. I knew you were wearing a Cool Cat shirt, and I didn't wear it.
You know, I tell you what, I just did some push-ups right beforehand. I knew I was coming on stream, so it's a little hot in here too right now.
Dude, honestly, if you are at that stage of the content game already, you figured it out, because I can't tell you how many times I've done push-ups before. Maybe not streams, but before I've gone on stage, that's definitely happened.
I got to see that next time trivia. I'm going to show up sometime.
Yeah. Well, it's tonight. Now, you don't have to be there tonight, but you should know it is tonight.
It's going to happen one of these times.
That's good. So New York based. All right, Raptor, this is what we need to talk about. I feel like, me personally, I don't want to speak for everyone in Team Hold, but have been both silently and verbally tailing you in the NFT streets for the last month or so. I just want to learn, before we get deeper in, what was your entryway into this? Was it Top Shot? Were you already kind of in the streets pre-Top Shot? Talk to us.
Sure. Let me kind of tell you my origin story there, because
there we go.
Kind of like most of you guys, or everyone in Team Hold, Top Shot was the kind of gateway drug, right? And I feel like in the space, a lot of people have a fantasy background or finance or kind of all walks. For me, I used to be work in IT, and then I used to work in youth development here at New York nonprofit. Whatever, not related to that, but huge basketball fan. Used to run a basketball program with youth. Even now, I run an adult basketball league. And Top Shot probably joined in April.
Okay.
And even then I was like, oh, I joined too late. I missed the boat. There's all these packs I can't buy now. My first real Top Shot experience was $70 TJ McConnell, $70 JaMychal Green.
Oh, when they were in the challenges that were happening, right?
Fred VanVleet, and then they were $7 the day after.
Immediately.
I was hooked after that.
Yeah. Yeah, anytime you can lose $60 immediately, you're like, I'm in, baby. I'm in.
Absolutely. And then I found you guys, and that helped me stay on board when things were kind of I have no idea what's going on. The market was a little not too great. And I think the first few times I watched this stream, Team Hold, I was what is this PJ Washington drop? And like, why do I like it so much? So
Yeah.
I was on board after that.
We're still figuring out why we like it so much, but we keep playing it. That's for sure. I guess so, but like now that you've dabbled elsewhere, 'cause I don't want to give away all your secrets, but I feel like you have you're deep in it right now. And I don't even know if you'll take credit for it, because I feel like every time we talk about it, you're like, oh, I don't really know. But I'm like, dude, you know. What's the journey been?
Sure. I will say, like, when there was a small lull in Top Shot, right? And I remember in the Discord, Team Hold Discord, you guys should all join. And
good job.
There's like one channel, General NFTs. And I remember just hanging out in there, and we would chat like, I am never buying any of these random monkeys or cats. Like, it makes no sense to me. Like basketball, NBA, these teams, these players, I know it. You know, yeah. I'm not going to be like a greater fool in these other streets that I've total away game for me, right? And then slowly I'm like, try these chickens. I hear good things about these chickens or these like Rumble Kongs. And, luckily that worked out for me. I could have picked another project until they struck out and be burned forever. But that first kind of taste, I was like, oh,
I got
this worked out. And then it's just been like paying tuition, learning lessons, right? Every time I make a mistake, lose gas or buy into like some pump and dump project or something, I've kind of just been learning. And I will say I've had the luxury to just put more time and energy towards it than someone with like kids or like a family and things like that. So I've been like living on the Discord. And if you guys say I'm advanced, I think, or like somewhere lower on the totem pole, but maybe I've had a little experience. It's really, I feel like NFTs right now is like 2-year-olds teaching 1-year-olds. Right. And that's where I feel like I'm at. So if people are looking at me, I'm like, dude, I only just started realizing how much I don't know in this space. So when I talk about like, hey, pre-reveal, people are sniping because they can see everything that's out, like all sorts of things. But I have been able to learn at a rapid pace. So I will say it's been a huge learning experience.
Yeah, I love that. I do think a lot of people are of that mind where we see somebody doing well, so we assume expert status. And then the expert on the other side is like, hey, I'm going to rack up just as many L's as W's at this point. And I want to say too, like a little bit more behind the scenes stuff. So whether you have enjoyed this or not, you have been someone who I've gone to before we've brought people on the show, because my biggest concern with a lot of this, right? The Crypto Dads was the first kind of interview we've had where it's just about a different NFT project. And it went really well, and they seem to be a really good. Bandy's back; he's ready to go to sleep. But it went really well, and they did a good project. They seemed pretty transparent. But after that happened, we started getting a lot of emails being hey, yeah, which is very exciting, right? Because we want to expand a little bit. And then all of a sudden, though, I was like, oh, I don't know. And I don't know really the things to look for yet. So poor you were on the receiving end of a lot of DMs being like, hey, man, can you just like look at this link real quick?
No, that was all good. I mean, I didn't always have the time for it, but sometimes I'm like, like maybe not this one.
And famously, I guess famously between you and I and Greg and Dustin, I don't know if we publicly say the rug pull. Yeah, I don't care. I have no skin in the game. You dodged one
there. I mean, you had good instincts on that one.
There was the Richies reached out to us and they were like, hey, get us on the show. I took a phone call with them. And it seemed a little, I wish I could point to specific things that I was like, oh, this is a red flag. But really what it was, they wouldn't come on camera. And I was like, that's just like the one rule we're going to have. You need to come on camera. Unless I totally understand anonymity, but like content wise, no one wants to look at an avatar. Like they just don't. It's just a bad look. And then sure enough, like rug pull. And you were like DMing throughout the week being like, I don't know. It's getting bad. It's getting bad.
It was pretty ugly. They booted me from that server because I pointed out a lot of the kind of gaping holes.
Yeah.
And then they booted me and I kind of snuck back in on another profile. And the guy that was like, hey, someone's like, hey, we just kick people that we don't like, that don't agree with us. And the guy's like, oh, the guy was cursing at me. RaptorNews is cursing at me in DMs, which is it's a complete lie.
Yeah, because I am RaptorNews.
Like Crypto Dads, I remember collectively as like Team Hold Discord, we're all like, holy crap. Like, we're riding those highs and lows. So I'm
We
glad
really are.
everything worked out.
I will say it has. I mean, and this was like the similar high that I got with Top Shot as well, where like of course, it's like dope to make money. That's very exciting to see something you buy be worth more a day later. But what was really cool is seeing like the whole group kind of rise with it, and that's kind of what we saw with Crypto Dads. We've seen it. There's been like smaller factions with it within the Discord as well, where like 12 to 15 people jump on a project. And then you get to watch it. Like if it does well, it's just kind of cool seeing it as like a team win versus just like one person, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought Crypto Dads did a really good job just like onboarding new users that were kind of waiting and watching, like probably wouldn't have jumped in, but I think because people that we're familiar with and like trust were on board,
right.
I think that brought some more people in the space that normally would not have. So.
Totally.
So I'm glad that worked out.
Yeah, me too, man. We were saying this, like this would either be such a huge W or content-wise would be hilarious.
Shout out Nerdbird.
Shout out Nerdbird. Yeah. That's right. He gets the W. Sora said, are there any upcoming interviews you're doing with new NFT projects? So we've got 3 coming up. One we're about to hear about right now. We also have the Woodies. They're coming on Friday, I believe. And then the Smiles project, is it all Smiles or Smiles? They're coming on next week, which we're excited about that as well. So we've got, listen, the vetting process is getting a little bit tougher now. It's harder to get on this show.
I got in early.
Got in early. Also, and you did a lot of homework for me. Actually, before we get into your project, this is the other thing I wanted to ask. Like, what are, and you don't have to list all of them or go, like, if you don't even have an answer for this, that's fine. But are there like specific things when you start looking into a project that stick out that you're like, wow, red flag here? And on the flip side of that, are like, oh, wait, hold on. This is a good sign here. This is something we got to pay attention to.
I can't probably put my finger on it like right away, but if I was to look at a website, I'd probably look at the website, the socials. Actually, if the smart contract is out, I actually have learned how to read that a good amount. What else? Kind of the team, how much engagement, and some drops, like it depends what kind of project it is, right? So if it's like a PFP, and what's my approach? Is this something I want to buy long term? Is this something I want to flip?
Right.
Is it something where I want to like snipe maybe? So I probably didn't answer your question there.
No, but I think that makes sense. And I think it's a way a lot of collectors, even in Top Shot, where we kind of learned, it's similar, right? Where there's certain buys you're like, oh, I'm just not touching this anymore. This is going to be a long-term play. And then here's something that I'm going to get that I think is rarer than people are realizing right now. So I'm going to snipe it now to move off it later. So I think same skill set, right?
Yeah, and I also just use like Discords as a resource because, like I said, I've been living on Discords the last couple of months and just like absorbing like NFT information, like drinking through a fire hose, right? But like First Mint, I'm there all the time as far as and Team Hold. And I remember when I said we had one channel, NFT channel in Team Hold. Now there's like probably 8 or something like that, right?
It's crazy. I think people were ready to riot too. So I'm glad Top Shot has boomed a little bit in the last.
I'm ready for Top Shot too.
Yeah, I'm ready to. So we're gonna get back to Top Shot. Yeah, there we go. The Cool Cats jersey. When we met, we were both wearing a Cool Cats jersey. Mine was fraudulent, and because I was no longer a Cool Cat holder. Also, shout out Bib. Bib, thanks for being here, Bib. We love it. Okay, so but we're gonna go back to Top Shot because I do want to hear about like your Top Shot streets and you have some packs to rip too. So we've got a locker room pack, and what's the other one?
NBA All-Star 2021. I was lucky and won one of those challenges, so I know Dumbo hooked that up.
Yeah, shout out Dumbo. So yeah, we're gonna do that in a little bit. But you yourself, Raptor News, you have been working on a project that is live right now, correct?
Yeah, I mean, these are words that like I never thought I would see myself saying, but for the last few months, I've been grinding, and I've probably dropped a few breadcrumbs in the Discord that, hey, I'm working on something. I don't want to like sell it too hard or anything, but we finally launched this morning. We were holding our breath when we pushed the art creation code to contract, which was like an expensive Ethereum transaction. Right? So if it failed, we were like, well, we just lost like 0.6 ETH, but everything worked out to plan, and it's been kind of low stress, I will say. Yeah. Everything was kind of planned together, and I think all of a sudden we created Discord, and some of you guys are in there. Thank you guys for supporting.
I'm going to
But
drop a
Pride
link to
feels-
the Discord right now.
All right, thank you. Yeah, a lot of familiar names, and I'm really like, you guys can make me all weepy and stuff, but like, so good to see, all the folks that I know from the Discords come and support. So it's been really, it's been great.
So take us through that process. So like, I know you were messing around with the idea. I feel like you brought it up to me a few weeks ago where you're like, oh, that's how fast this happened too, where you were like, oh, I think we're working on something. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh shit, I think we're going live in like a week. So what was that whole experience like? And then in a minute we'll share some stuff too, so people can see what we're talking about.
Sure. So my partner, Minimizer is the name. Some people are like, is that a group? Is that a whole team? It's just one single person that has the skills as a developer and also as a generative artist.
Mm-hmm.
So I like Minimizer, like the person's like a mad scientist, right? So they prefer their being anonymous.
Yeah, there we go.
But I can say I've met them in real life. I trust them like with my life. So we go back. That's probably all I can say about. But they've got the skills. And when I told them, hey, I've been in these streets, and like I know that you could produce something way, as good, if not far better than what's out there right now. And was on board, like, super excited about it. We got together, started kind of getting in the lab, cooking some stuff up. And I'm telling you, like, if you look at the art now, and I'm sure you'll show it, but like we started with like a circle and like one color, and we'll probably write up some posts about it. But so there's an example right there on OpenSea. You can also view it on our website, which if you go to our Discord, we'll link it and things like that.
I'll drop that link to the website as well in here so people can see that. I want to make sure I get the right link. There we go. Yes, I'll drop that in the Discord. So definitely take a look.
I hope it's rendering like well on stream. I don't know if it's gonna be choppy, but if you look at it live, it'll probably it'll look good. I promise.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not choppy for me, so I'm assuming it's not choppy. Yeah, I'm looking at it actually on our YouTube stream as well. It looks good.
I think if you look at it, people are like, okay, it's cool. What's going on? Like, it kind of looks like a lava lamp. It looks kind of trippy. I could go into like all the math behind it, but that might ruin like just enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
There are some fun functions with it. So yeah, go ahead if you have any questions or.
Yeah, fire the questions in the chat if you guys have any for Raptor News. But so what was like so Jamie, this is a good point. Jamie says, "Will mint when gas isn't 300 plus? Best of luck." Yes, highly recommend waiting till gas isn't 300.
Thanks, Jamie. I said this in the Discord too. I'm like, look, we kind of had like a stealth drop. We're not in any rush. I'm not trying to hype it up. I'm not like super tweeting or in the Discord streets like pumping it or anything like that, because I really think the art stands for itself, and I can explain why. But
talk to us about it.
So generative art is a little different than PFPs, right? The way this is generated is it takes some random elements, which like the minter themselves, like takes a part of their contract address, their wallet address, the block on Ethereum this is going to sound crazy. So let me know. I'm too deep in the weeds here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of entropy. And the fourth part is the token ID. So pretty much there's a bunch of elements that come together to randomize like the waves that are happening and the colors.
Yeah.
So pretty much the code, the algorithm, like takes all that random hash info, runs it through the algorithm, and then spits out what you're seeing right now.
Yeah.
So it is unique to the person who mints it.
Yeah, I think this is pretty sick. I also think this is going to speak to two different groups of people: the people that understand the stuff that you just said, and then hold on, where is it? And to someone like Drunk Tree, who is like, does it ever hit the corners? I'm assuming that means the screen shade. It's
like the DVD.
Yeah.
We've mentioned that too. Yeah. It should push to like not always. It shouldn't go outside the frame.
But that's what I mean. I think it'll speak to people who again understand what you were saying, and then also to someone who's like, I really like weed. I feel like this is a good vibe for them as well.
Yeah, I could talk about also why, like, one thing about NFTs, or at least like in the normal, like, hey, what project is pumping, or like things like that, and people just buying, flipping, sell, things like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't take the time to look under the hood, right? So I will say there have been some folks that I really respect in the space that have been around, have had other projects that have been like really, really nice and helpful, but also saying, like, giving us like a good amount of praise on the art and the underlying code. So a lot of times people don't look under the hood, right? And I will say, if you were to look under the hood, like, let me know if you have any questions. Like, but Minimizer, like,
when you mean look under the hood, is this also speaking to like how you examine things like pre-reveal? Is that what you mean? Like when you're like, there's maybe some more rarity there that you wouldn't see on first glance. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. So under the hood, I would say, because like when you see some generative art projects, and I'm not naming any in particular,
dude, name names. Let's start a beef.
No, I'm not trying to get any trouble or anything, or compare. But I will just say, like, there's a lot of complex operations going on while this art is being generated. Like, there's a lot of waves, and within each kind of wave is probably, thanks, I have 17. I met him in Vegas too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He has that giant display with the LeBron like Grail moment. Can put it up on there. Jeez. But there is a lot going on, and sometimes you'll see some generative art and it doesn't even render like clean. It's like choppy, right? So I will say Minimizer took a lot of pain and thought to like profile the code to make sure it runs smooth. Hey, you found the alternative view feature.
Whoa. Sorry, that's Top
cool.
Secrets who gets credit. Sorry. Whoa.
So yeah, there's a lot of also interactivity built in here, which you probably won't see in too many generative art projects. There are some that have that. So I think that's also one of the points that's kind of fun and enjoyable. That has like a lot of replayability as far as like watching the NFT just happen. Yeah. Like you said, like smoke some weed, enjoy. I don't know, however you want to enjoy it. But I really think it stands for itself. So that's why I'm not out here trying to pitch it super duper hard, because if you like it,
you like it.
Thanks, Jamie.
And I appreciate that. And like for the people listening or watching right now, Dan has over and over again been like, I don't want to sell this. Don't make me pimp this. Like, I'll just talk about it and then we can go back to Top Shop. But again, you have been such a great member of the community throughout all of this. And this is a cool project, and you're also willing to show your face. So I do think you should have time to pitch this baby. So
come play ball against me, you coward.
Dude, that's true. The shoulders healing too. Like, we're feeling better. We're in recovery mode, still getting shots up every day. So I'm ready.
I'm saying, some people will be in town, NFT NYC, and I have gym access, and I know some guys like in the Discord in the tri-state area are willing to come out. So that would be fun.
Yeah, I know that is happening, and I am ready for that. I am ready for, especially if Pack Rip is in on this. I will challenge Pack Rip.
Let's go. Let's
go. I'm ready to do it. So what now? Can you talk to us a little bit more about some of the logistics? I mean, like, you're minting 2,000 of these, correct?
Yeah. So we wanted to keep it small. This is like Minimizer's Genesis drop, right? So we didn't want to make it like too big, kind of make it scarce, and also still let people have it be accessible, right? So for 0.08 ETH, I think quality and like compared to what else is out there, I think that's the logistics, if that's what you're asking about. And one last thing, when you said under the hood, I will say there are other folks that have been in the space that have been like, hey man, this code is like super clean, really appreciate it. They've been really nice about saying nice things about that. So I'll say game recognized game.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So I think Minimizer's like happy to receive all that kind of feedback.
Yeah.
But if anyone has any other thoughts about it, please come to the Discord. Let me know if you have any questions or what you think about it.
Yeah. If people have more questions in the if people have questions in the chat for Dan, fire those in there. This is wait, do I need to fly to New York City to play ball now? I think you do. I think a game's a brewing.
We'll be on the same team because we got the cool cats, Drew.
Well, yeah, I got one too. I don't know. That counts. I got one. And so not to break any more news, but is this true? The one we are looking at is going to be given away this evening or this afternoon?
Yeah. So however you want to give it away, I gotta come back to Team Hold community and I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of giveaways, but definitely this one that's set aside. It's number 24, Kobe. Jeb, Dustin. They can fight over it. I don't know, but
well, here's the thing, right? So a lot of times with giveaways, people are like, let's put it on Twitter. You got to tag 2 friends. You got to follow everyone I'm related to, and then it's probably going to go to somebody I know, right? I don't think we're going to do that today because you are part of the community. I think we reward the people that are here. There's only 81 people here right now. I just think we do it here, right?
Let's go. Yeah, however you want.
So let's just do it here. I'm going to drop, Real Red Dad says a giveaway. That's, dare I say, too cheap. Drunk Tree says, Will, I think we're doing it. So I'm going to drop a form in the chat right now. Look at me creating forms without Greg or Dustin. Fill this bad boy out. I just got to say, too, we're giving away so much shit in the last couple weeks, and none of it is mine.
Yeah, the 30 packs was awesome.
Dude, it's crazy. It is crazy. But yeah, so that's very generous of you and your team to give something like this away. So shout you guys out for doing that. So, and this is exciting, man. I don't know. Anytime I'm seeing people I know in the space doing some stuff, doing stuff like this is just cool. It's just cool seeing people take chances and going after it. I love it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's I'll tell you again, it's been a huge learning experience the last couple months where I probably learned more than I have in at a new job in like a year,
Yeah. Well, it is your new job now.
That's right.
It is your new, you're going to have, someone else is going to have to be running the basketball.
I am trying to make that happen. Yeah. But if you also play basketball in New York City and part of this Asian league, Dynasty League, come say hi. Maybe you're a Top Shot collector and I haven't met you in real life.
There you go.
Maybe you haven't heard about RaptorNews. I'm the number one, whatever level at on your Discord.
That's probably true. That's probably true. Are you still number 1 on our Discord too?
I would think so. I mean, Jeb's been cheating in like Crypto Dads and whatever other Discords he's in. I saw him in the Hustle and Show Discord.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Only because he was tagged in something.
Yeah.
Shout out Jeb. Much love.
Mike said you're gonna give. Oh my god. No. But you know what I'm gonna do? I know I didn't. I didn't update the form correctly. But you're supposed to put your socials in there, right? So I'm gonna DM you after this so I can get your wallet address. But the last thing I wanted to do was collect 80 wallet addresses. So, So put. And I just want to know your Top Shot name, all right? And if you don't have one, make one up. Ken's ready to hoop.
Let's go.
Ken's ready to hoop. The 89 Cavs have been talking about if we ever actually get fans about putting together a basketball tournament, like having a live, have a tournament and just maybe not even play, but just host the tournament, do some commentary while it's going on.
I'd come watch. Where would you guys want to play?
I mean, we're gonna have to do it. I don't know. Now that I have the Equinox, the Equinox in, we might have to do it on East 61st Street.
Okay,
I'd have to do it. Chef Press is like, I own Hustle and Show. How do I get in there?
Ask Jeb.
Oh, it's Ask Jeb. And then look at this. You just got a retweet from Jamie. Look at Jamie.
I love that project, by the way. I need more cats.
There he is. I know. Me too.
I'm gonna get that hoodie. I'm gonna wear it to NFT NYC, man. Hopefully,
hell yeah.
I'll see some guys there. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Look at Ryan becoming Ryan, I thought you were already a VIP member. What happened, Ryan? I thought you were already in there. All right, so let's see. I'm seeing 55 responses so far. I am going to share the form one more time. Do not fill it out again if you've already filled it out. I feel like I have to say that before I share it, before everyone dunks on me. So I'm gonna drop this in here. Don't fill it out if you've already filled it out. Okay, this is for real. I don't want to have to check for duplicates. I don't have time for that shit. So we'll fill it out, and then I think while the last of the last fill these bad boys out, should we rip packs right now?
Yeah, I can get that going.
Let's do that.
I will say just one or two more things about the art.
Yeah, get in there.
We don't have to show on stream, but if you're in there, you open the link yourself, view it on OpenSea. Mm-hmm. There's a couple features that I like that I know Minimize is proud of, and I am as well. Like you can press M.
Mm-hmm. M?
Yes, M.
While I'm clicking.
You can click it and press M.
Ooh.
And you can see the metadata within the art, which probably I haven't seen too many places. So I think that's a really cool feature.
Yeah.
And then you have all your traits and what have you, and looks rare.
It looks rare. I like that. I love the hue count is 5.
I think the max is 6. So
Ooh.
whatever. At the end, we'll talk about it's not about rarities, but at the end, after all of them are minted, we'll put those stats out. And also, you can press M again.
Press M again?
Right, and it'll go away.
Oh, all right.
And then you can press the arrow keys to kind of, well, actually, if you press S for status, you can see what speed it's operating at and then what the convergence is. So you can kind of press the arrow keys to kind of like speed up, rewind, kind of play with it. So it is kind of interactive.
Man, this is so cool. I haven't seen any. I mean, I'm sure there are projects who have done similar stuff, but I've never. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, so explore the space. You know, if you guys are interested or want to take a look up
Whoa.
on OpenSea or our website, check it out.
This thing is cooking. This is me after the caffeine hits right here. Oh, look at this. Legally, we do have to ask about utility.
When roadmap, when utility. I know it's coming. The utility is futures. Like once we sell out, we will lock all the assets, so you cannot. The NFT will endure. Like our website could crash, things go away, but as long as the Ethereum blockchain exists, it is as on chain as it can be, as much as art blocks, if not. Dare I say more so? So. Yeah. That's another utility. But otherwise, enjoy the art. That's the utility.
Hell yeah. I love it. I love it. Dustin, welcome to... Oh, just kidding. Don't bring you on.
No, that's fine. I didn't want to interrupt. No, I didn't want to interrupt the flow.
Well, we're about to open some packs, so I think it's a good time for you to be here. People are filling out. Dan's giving this away.
Wow.
Right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I know.
It's also good to see you again. Love the Cool Cats jersey that you're rocking.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Yeah.
I know. All right, so let's pull up these packs. I'm gonna see what the form's looking like right now. It looks like we have 73 responses.
Is that a Summer League shirt, Mike? What do we got
going
on there?
Yeah, baby. This is what I bought on day 2. Killian Hayes paid for this.
There we go.
I honestly really do like this jersey.
Yeah, it is pretty sweet.
Shirt. Not really a jersey. Hold on, let me change the brand before Greg yells at me. I'm gonna do that real quick. But
he's gonna come in hot about it, you know.
Yeah, he will. Dan, so you should have a little share screen button there towards the bottom. I think you should have that.
Yes. Okay, here we go.
All right, and that can be how we start ripping some packs. So you get a locker room pack. We've got an all-star pack.
Yeah, I figure we'll get some trash, and then we'll, I put in 3 Plumleys, so how bad could it be?
You're coming out a winner no matter what. Come on. I got a Sabonis in mine, and that was better. I think I gave away like Michael Carter Williams. I can't remember what else. It was, to me, it was definitely an upgrade. I was happy with it. Not much, but it was enough to say, all right. It's also a cool moment that he did.
I'm going to pull 3 Plumleys. Oh.
3 Plumleys, yeah. And you know what? And no one would be happier than this man right here. Jamie would be thrilled if we got 3.
All right, so I'll just get into it. I won't drag this out.
But thank you for that super chat, by the way. Also, Sawyer.
Shout
out Sawyer.
Sawyer's in the screen. All right, here we go. Locker room pack time.
I turned off the music. That's cool, right?
That's
fine.
That's fair. It's daytime. It's daytime.
How bad could this be?
Ooh, we're starting with the Nuggets. Michael Porter
Jr.
Let's go.
Nice.
Most improved player of the year.
I told you if my mouse is moving slow, it's because I have a microphone plugged in, so I'm like using
You're good. Hawks? Oh, Gallo. Yeah, this is what we call a floor moment. That's a cool 3, though.
Yeah.
Let me know if you want me to let him run, but I'm assuming we're here for the All-Star pack.
Kentucky wants me to say, I'm Lorax. Tell that to RaptorNews.
Shout out Lorax. Oh, Lorax has been awesome the whole time.
And also is the one who sent the super chat.
Nice. Lorax is the man.
Yeah. Well, listen, you got Michael Porter Jr., so as Mark Lim says, already a W right here. Already a W.
Easily.
Yeah.
This is way better than 3 Plumleys. Sorry, Jamie.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It's the best you can get.
How do I get out of this thing?
I know. Right. I do this every single time. Dude, shout out. Thank you.
Oh, I got a birthday pack. Oh, cool.
Wait, what was the birthday? Oh, you got one. Hell yeah. You just found out right now?
I don't even know if it was there until the last. Yeah, I just noticed that.
Wow. Looks like we're opening birthday packs.
Were those were given to trivia winners or was to randomly selected people?
So I think the All-Star was I completed the challenge and I got lucky that I got one of the rarer packs.
Yep.
Got it.
And these other ones are WNBA challenges, and I kept the first one. I didn't rip it. So
yeah, I think, and Ryan's saying it wasn't there. So that you got that as
We got to rip it. You guys
Yeah.
got time?
Oh,
I'll rip
yeah.
that too.
Oh my God, we have plenty of time. We have plenty of time.
Dude, this is great. I've always wanted to come on stream and rip packs. So.
I got one too. Let's go.
Everybody's got a birthday pack?
Well,
I didn't get one.
I literally checked a second ago. I refreshed it, and then it was there. So
I'm certain I won't get one. That's okay. As long as Team Hold gets it, I'm happy.
Yeah,
All right, we're first then. This is the first time people are seeing it. I'll turn on the music. I don't know. Just let me know if you want to turn it off.
Yeah, I just don't think. Let's see if we hear it. I don't know if you shared audio. It's like a special button. Yeah, we're not hearing it.
All right, it's all good.
You can narrate it. Tell us how it is.
It's the normal music.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll just go. What do we got?
Lake Show.
LeBron James. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Well,
he bodies Kuzma too. Love it.
I can feel confident that the right play with this is. That was just to offend Dustin that we got to flip that LeBron.
I love that video. It's such a banger, man.
It is. That one really is a banger.
All right. So hopefully I didn't use up all my pack luck before the All-Star pack. But
hey, Kenyon Martin Jr., you get a couple badges on this.
Yeah, that's nice.
Right. Nice.
I keep landing on him in best ball. He was my last pick of the draft.
I like that as last pick.
Ooh, look at this cereal, 1170. Well, okay, all right.
keep that same energy. Keep that same energy.
Although Top Shot debut, it's out of 12K.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
So there you
Birthday
go.
pack.
Birthday pack. Yeah, that's a W. That's a healthy birthday pack.
My Twitter is nothing but signing up for these birthday pack giveaways and
crushed it.
Yeah. Hey, shout out New
Well,
Swami got a pack too.
There we go, New Swami.
Did you use the grinder yet?
No, today. Tonight.
Nice.
Tonight it's happening for tomorrow.
We good for this?
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, if you're ready.
I'm ready. I mean, I wasn't expecting it, so it's all good from here.
Yeah, this is great. I'm excited about this.
I think there's a LeBron no look 3 in this pack, and then for the All-Star moments, I don't know. Like probably the big names. Do you guys have anything
It's got to be you got to be rooting for Steph, right? I think
that's what I was gonna say. Steph in this pack.
Yeah.
Or just honestly a star, right? Any star of Steph or Bron or whoever.
Yeah.
Superstar, I should say.
Vucevic is the worst, I think.
Oh yeah, don't want that.
Don't put that energy out there.
No, he asked who was the worst.
I should ask. All right, here we go.
Ooh,
Lake Show. It's a Bron again.
James. We love to see it.
My energy is coming through, baby. Look at this.
We love to see it. Also, Jamie asked if Plumlee got an All-Star moment.
Dude, I barely remember this moment.
That's nice. That was nice.
Yeah, 35K, babe.
There we go.
Right, keep this LeBron pack coming, man.
Yeah, let's go. A buck? Look at that low cereal. Oh, I just saw the last name.
Yeah, me too.
Technically, though, if you want, you can flip city it, because if you want to complete the buck set to get everything, this moment has kind of climbed up a tiny bit.
Oh, right.
As like an entry into the opening night giveaway.
That's right. I forgot about that.
What we got?
Oh, Fournier.
We don't have to play that one.
Celtics legend.
Celtics legend.
There it is. We'll just go down and around.
Ooh, Heat.
You love him, Mike.
Tyler Hero.
I don't remember this moment so much. Let's see.
What do we got here? Yeah, what is that? Over Lopez.
Robin Lopez.
W then. It's a W. No, it doesn't matter. Like whatever you pull the LeBron right off the bat. It's free.
Yeah.
One of my first terrible live token purchases was on like 100 cereal Robin Lopez. I think I paid like $80 for it. Again, paying tuition.
Yeah.
Bargain. That's a bargain. What are you talking about?
Ooh, Nick. That's a low cereal. Austin Rivers. I will say this is probably his only Knicks moment, right?
Still doesn't help, Mike. Come on.
Is he a bottleneck?
I mean,
40K bottleneck.
Yeah.
All right. Getting there. LeBron no look. Is
Ooh,
it another?
Giannis.
Giannis.
All right.
There we go. A LeBron and a Giannis.
My God, this pack is already a win, but
Also,
let's just hope it ends with a bang. Look at that.
Greg, goodbye, $80 Rolo.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Greg knows.
Here we go. Show us some Steph love. Team Durant. Is that Mike Conley?
Mike Conley.
Mike
I
Conley.
like Mike Conley. It's
there you go. Then,
you know what?
then love it.
It was free.
Yeah, it was free. It was free. No complaints here. And
No
you got
complaints.
a LeBron and a Giannis in that pack. So
it's crazy because I would definitely be more excited about the other two, even though this is a rare moment. I'm like, hey, it's a Giannis with a badge and it's a LeBron, and to me, that's just way more exciting than this.
Yeah.
I would, if I could, I'd probably flip that Conley. But
Dustin, do you have your Top Shot open? Do you have a pack?
I'm pretty sure I didn't get anything. I completed the WNBA challenge, but that's about it.
Did you reserve the birthday pack?
I don't know. Maybe I think I did.
My goodness.
I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't.
If you reserved it, then you should. I think almost like everyone got one. It feels like.
I feel like I did, but I don't know. I don't have anything yet.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
If not, you can message El Dumbo, right, Mike?
If not, what?
You can message El Dumbo.
Yeah, I'll let him know. All right, here we go. The Wolves, Karl Anthony Towns.
Big cat.
We'll take. Oh, that's kind of nice. It's kind of nice over newly vaccinated Andrew Wiggins. There we go.
I was hoping there was a comment going to happen in there.
All right, here we go. We'll save the middle.
That is a nice moment.
3-pointer. Let's go, Tatum. Marcus Smart. There we go. Look at that. I do love that ball fake.
It's a good moment, though, just in general. Look how long he waits to be like,
he's like,
you're not even coming back for me.
He's like, Bazemore, you idiot.
Yeah.
It is nice. That is nice.
I love the pettiness.
Unfortunately, he went like 2 for 19 from 3 after that. You know, usually, like, if he hits one early, it's a bad sign for the Celtics. All right, now that's what. Ooh, we got a block. Alex
Caruso, baby.
The only Laker I wanted, baby. The only one.
The Caruso.
Bald on bald right there.
Bald on bald. Look, we're celebrating so many Lakers moments. I think it's only right that we hit everybody with Probably should edit that part. And it's insanely loud. This is like louder than the Dort report.
Yeah, it really is. 9 points tonight, A+.
A+.
Wait, how new is that? How have I not seen that?
That just came out only on Twitter yesterday? 2 days
ago? Yeah. We are doing a Twitter giveaway for tickets to the Laker game. So shout out Omer, who's hooked us up. Mm-hmm. We attached that video to the tweet to obviously see Lakers superstar THT in person, along with his supporting cast of LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, you know. Yeah. So there's more. That video is amazing. It's all props to Greg and Rock and or Roll.
Yeah. That's a good one. Shout them out.
That's the Team Hold exclusive because I'm in this one. Mm-hmm. I actually had to ask Greg, don't put me in the other one because I didn't want. I was in my head was thinking hundreds of thousands of retweets because it's Lakers tickets, right?
Yeah,
it's like at like 90. So I think anyone who's participated has a good shot to get them.
That's the difference between you and I, Justin, because I was like, if I wasn't in that, I'd be like, Greg, can you do me a favor? Just put my face in that.
Can you add me a few more times? Actually, I was like, no. Just maybe take me out of that.
All right. Yeah. I think let's take a look at waves, the Kobe waves, number 24 here.
It's funny. I saw that. I was like, maybe I grab one tied to the number,
The Kobe. Well, you had to enter the giveaway because this is the bad boy being given away right now. Right now.
Well, how do I add my name in here? Do I put it in the chat? Do I put it in the chat?
You can't. Your influencer status. You're not allowed. This is very generous of you, man, to do this for the community, which is pretty sick and a cool opportunity to get in on something that seems very exciting. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna spin the wheel, and if you win, I have your social medias, and I'll reach out to you to get your info so that you can get that bad boy sent over. All right, so let's do this. And I believe there's just about 80 names on there.
Wow, that's a lot of names.
It's a lot of names. So here we go. It is game time. For Kobe.
This is funny.
This is who we
what
got.
If?
Ooh.
Don't have.
Ooh, that was like right on the line. Don't have one.
Now
Hold
you
on.
do.
Yeah.
Now you do.
Wait, I need to see what did don't have one. Okay, there we go. They left their information. So shout out don't have one for the big W here. Let me share that so I have it. Awesome. So congratulations. And again, dude, that was very, very sick of you to give that away.
No, I'm so excited to be here and like be on stream with you guys and hang out. It's so cool.
Yeah,
like
man.
just catching up in Vegas and like chatting in the Discord. So
Yeah.
again, I probably wouldn't be as into Top Shot if not for you guys.
Dude, well, and we probably would be we would have had the Richies on if it wasn't for you. So
we'd be lost spending wild amounts of gas and not knowing what we're doing, thinking like $400 gas is like a good deal, right? Like thanks for all your help.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Like I get it. It's 2-year-olds teaching 1-year-olds. So
yeah.
that makes me the 2-year-old.
Still helps. Hey, I've got a 2-year-old and I've got a little bit older, and that it is helpful. even that age gap is immensely helpful.
So I'm gonna share the direct link to the site, and then I'm also gonna can I share the link to OpenSeas as well? Can I do that? Yeah. So I'm gonna share both of them in the chat. So if you can go check that out, we shared the Discord link earlier. I will add it into the show notes in a bit, so you guys can check that out as well. But this is pretty exciting, man. I'm pumped for you, and I hope we all get rich. So
yeah, they're very cool.
Yeah. Daniel says, how can we join the wheel? You can tune in on Wednesday night because we are done with the wheel. Okay, Greg. So let's I got 12-ish minutes left.
Okay.
And Dan, feel free to hang, but I also know we've taken 47.5 minutes of your time. So if you have to bounce by all, oh my God, Lorax, it's too much.
Whoa.
Too much.
Lorax.
That's too
Thanks,
much.
dude.
Thank you very much, man. That's very kind. It was very kind.
Thank you. If you meant $4.99, let us know, and we can figure out some sort of reimbursement, which is totally fair.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out how to take money off first, but
yeah, we still haven't done that part yet.
Whoa! So you're gonna withdraw like a nice, yeah.
You know what? While we do have Dan, before we let you go, there has been talk in the streets from Team Hold about creating our own sort of project, right? We've been doing some baking and some planning, but as you know, we can never get anything off the ground. So maybe you can be the foot up our ass to actually do it, right? And also the insight to do it. But this would be an opportunity to hop on a project the community's pretty excited about.
Let's talk. Team up. We'll see. I will say, merch wise, I've told Mike, I'm like, I have hookups because we print like hundreds of T-shirts and jerseys for the basketball league. So I'm like, merch wise, I gotta connect.
Let's do it. We do actually have one of ones being made as test runs for merch.
Oh, is that true?
If it is true, if we do like it, that might be the next step. Look at this. We're just making moves live on air. This is the only way we do it. This is the only way we roll.
Well, I know we've talked about that before. I didn't know it was happening. That's great.
To my knowledge, one of ones are being made based on that.
That's great. That's great. So we need that. Yeah, I also don't want to put more pressure on Dan to start another NFT project after being live for 3 hours.
He's going to be an advisor. He's like Roham. He can just advise on a project from from a distance, and then we do all the grunt work.
Maybe like once a week, just fire a tweet up being like, hey, Team Hold, this is your accountability check-in.
He's like Mark Cuban, right, on Shark Tank. That's what he is. He's checking it. He FaceTimes us. What's the latest on the project, guys? Or if you want to be Mr. Wonderful, that's fine as well. I don't know who you have a preference to, but that might be the option here.
I wish I had a comp, but I'll check in and we can talk, whatever, if I know anything. Yeah, happy to help out.
Perfect.
That's true. All right. So again, if you need to bounce, by all means, but also feel free to hang.
I'll hop out. Now's a good time.
All right, good.
Go back to the Discord streets, and hopefully nothing's on fire. This is the time I've been online.
Dude, well, thanks again, man, for coming on. This is very exciting. I'm looking forward to scooping some waves, baby.
Congrats.
Right. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the Discord.
All right. See you, Dan.
Bye.
That was great. Love Dan. Love Dan. Awesome. Love Raptor News. All right, Greg, I'll switch the brand again for the next 10 minutes before Greg gets upset. Justin, did you catch any of yesterday's show?
I did not. I think I caught like the first half. I don't think I caught the second half when I think it started to get going.
A lot of people were upset. I think I offended a lot of people yesterday on my Eastern Conference takes.
Right. With the Bulls, I think I did catch a bit of that. But I also, maybe this is a different show, but I caught when you said the coffee was kicking in and it was you were getting a little hype. Was that yesterday's show?
Yeah, coffee was absolutely kicking in. Coffee was kicking in a nice way, though. It was in a nice way.
Okay.
I'm gonna run through because I don't want to do the Western Conference yet because we don't have enough time. But basically, I was just like, listen, we need some takes because the season's about to start.
Right.
All right. Yeah. Artemis was like, I was offended. So I'm gonna run through these quickly, and then
I'm gonna drop our Discord in the chat again
yeah.
because it looks
Thank
like
you.
I'll do that now.
All right, here we go. And also, Artemis says he was the one that was offended. Artemis, lots of people were offended, right? Lots of people.
So you're basically like Skip Bayless is what you're telling me.
Yeah, and that bums me out because that's not the vibe I'm going for. But I do.
Here's what I will say, and I'm going to defend you a little bit, right? These takes that you've given over the past whatever NBA season, you haven't been wrong.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I would say I have been, but I've been right more than I've been wrong. Maybe?
Yes, let's rephrase it. Yes, you've been right more than you've been wrong with these takes. And I don't know if you did a victory lap on this already. You pumped Jordan Poole a while ago saying, hey, this is a good buy. This might be someone interesting. He's going to get run. He's going to be like Lou Will and drop like 30. What did he do last night? Got buckets. Yeah. TSD went from like $28 to $41. So I understand that it might feel like a hot take or some disrespect, but I would just say you have been right more often than you have been wrong. I don't think I was offended by the take. I think I'm going to talk specifically about the Bulls.
Yeah.
You make a great question as to like who the hell is going to play defense. Patrick Williams is also injured, right, to start the season.
Yeah.
Lonzo plays D, but he's an adequate defender, a solid one, I would say. But the rest of the guys, I don't know who's playing defense.
No, I don't either. We the people. You did shut up Poole yesterday a little bit too. Yeah, Matthew says Mike's been right a lot, but I'm still waiting for Top Shot to log on.
Look, I didn't say right on everything. I said more often than not. That one we could take an L on.
That take was adopted by LG, so I will throw LG right under there. What's up, everybody? All right, ready? I'm just gonna rifle through these quickly. So 15th, I put the Magic in last place, followed by the Cavs, followed by the Pistons, followed by the Wizards.
Okay.
Then the Raptors. The Hornets in the 10 seed.
Hold on, I'm still catching up. The Raptors are where?
The Raptors are 11.
Okay.
And then I've got Hornets 10, which technically makes the playoffs. The Knicks 9th. Then I have the Bulls 8th, the Pacers 7th, the Sixers 6th, the Heat 5th, Hawks 4th, Beantown's Finest 3rd.
I don't know about that one.
Bucks 2nd. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I flipped that. Celtics 4, Hawks 3, Bucks 2nd, and then the Nets 1st.
Can I get a visualization of this?
No. I have it in my Gmail. I have it in my
okay. So I feel like the Knicks could probably drop down one more. I feel like the Knicks will be in the playoff game. No, I'm sorry. Celtics. The Celtics in the play-in game. You have them 5th.
I have them 4th right now. I have them ahead. Like the hot take is that I have them ahead of both the Heat and the Sixers.
Okay, I would bring them below both of those, and that would then put them in the play-in game.
That would move them to 6th, I think. So they would still not be in the right now. The playoff game, I have Pacers, Bulls, Knicks, Hornets.
I could still be convinced that the Celtics are in the play-in game, but I could also be convinced that they're 6th. I think that's a pretty spicy take. Can I ask why you have them so high?
I think the Heat have to be. Oh, right, there we go. Last chance to fix this one. Nah, the Raptors are 11th. But thank you for the two.
Raptors got to make some moves if they're gonna get out of the 11th. I don't see how they don't.
Maybe if they go get Simmons or something. I don't know. Yeah. But I think the Sixers. Wait, where's the Damon fact on?
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. I have a lot on that actually. I have that Anthony.
So does Greg. Greg also in a meeting just started talking about it randomly to everyone about and saying big game tonight. I'm so nervous. And no one cared. There was like 30 people in there. Not one person chimed in about it being like, oh yeah, I'm excited. Like the majority of our people aren't sports fans, but someone did comment. They just wrote "Go Yankees" in the Zoom chat, which was really funny.
That was it. Awesome.
Yeah.
But okay, here's like my two takes for the Celtics. There's like a double-sided take. I think the Sixers, like, I don't know what they're going to get back for Ben Simmons at this point, and it seems like a game of chicken that's going to go on. And like,
you think it's going to mess with the team chemistry enough that they're going to lose some games?
I just think they're going to not get any assets back for a while. Like, I just don't think a trade's going to happen.
So here's my counterpoint. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think it's going to hurt them. I think they're going to probably be fine without him.
But then I think they'll be fine. I just think like that. I think the margin between teams is so thin that would
fair. That's a
decent
decent point. But I also just can see guys like Maxey and other people stepping up to the point that they don't really lose as many games as maybe people think.
Yeah, I think right there, this whole season right now, if a trade doesn't happen, relies on Maxey being able to step into an everyday role and for Embiid to not get hurt, which
the injury thing is certainly something for sure. That I think guys like Tobias, I think they've got enough people in place to shoulder the load personally, but I think you're better with Ben Simmons because he's a really good player, regardless if he doesn't shoot well. But I think they will have a chip on their shoulder to say, F this, we can win. However, you bring up a great point that I didn't think about. Injuries.
Yeah, like if Embiid misses 20 games, right, which he's known to do, that's going to hurt him a little bit. And the other take, who was it? The Heat? I'm going to be wrong on the Heat. The Heat's going to be my worst take of the year. I just think so. They like once
I thought we were good. Oh, you're not good. You're not high on them anymore.
I have them 5, but like I think a lot of people would put them 3 or 4, and I just think so much relies on Hero, like because outside of their bench is pretty thin outside of their starting 5. And
did they acquire anyone else that I missed?
Just Lowry. I think Lowry was the main one. So
I think that's enough. I'd have to look at the roster to see who's on the bench. I could see them being. You have them 5th.
5th, yeah. I have the Hawks, Celtics, Nets, and Bucks ahead of them.
Okay, I think that's probably about right. But I would still flip flop them in the Celtics.
Yeah, I think most people would. But so here's my take for the Celtics. This is what I like about the Celtics. And you know me, I have been very critical of them. I just don't think they're playing many bad players anymore. So like their bench is going to consist of, if they do this right, Dennis Schroeder, Al Horford, Josh Richardson. Those are going to be like your first 3 or 4 guys off the bench. And they're not like, I hate Josh Richardson. I really don't like him. But if he's like number 8 or 9, like I don't hate that. You know, I just don't think they have a lot of bad guys, is what I'm saying.
Can you say their starting lineup?
So there's still.
I just want to wrap my head around it.
They're still figuring out what they're doing with the 3-4, but it's going to be I think it's going to be Marcus Smart starting at point guard. They're going to have Tatum, Brown, and I think Time Lord, Robert Williams. And then I think the 5th guy, they might do Al Horford at the 4, which I hope they don't do, but Aaron Nesmith maybe for a 4, who's like looks good at the end of the year.
Yeah, he does. Okay. To me, that's still like a 5th seed. Yeah. I think it's a 4th seed if injuries, maybe, but I'd still take the Heat. I feel like the Heat might want to prove themselves a little bit after this past season. Maybe they got a little bit more rest now, and I don't know. I'm not sold on them being a 4th seed. That's big time because that's also home court advantage. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. That's true. Hold on. I want to see Bibb's comment said, Mike said Giannis finals was a clear flip for 3.5K. I sold it to go 4K. I love you, bro. What is that Giannis moment now? Oh, because it went into the challenge, right? With the Giannis,
right.
Yeah, it went into the challenge. Yeah. All right. Well, my bad, Bib. Wait, as always, Bib, let's share this. And then I think we have one more segment. None of this is financial advice. Do what you love what you do. Something like that, right? That was on you, Bib.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Can we wrap up? Can we go home?
I got to just see if I got a pack.
Oh, yeah. See if you got a pack.
I feel like I did reserve something. I think I saw something and I clicked it, right?
I would think
it's very possible that I'm not getting anything.
It was in the Top Shot Discord.
Yeah. Like I did something there.
Yeah. Still no pack?
I don't know. No, nothing. You have to message your man Dumbo. I'm sure they got another one later.
Yeah. All right. I'll see. Maybe everyone didn't get one. Who knows? All right. I'm seeing somebody in the green room. Greg, what do you want?
Should we add him to the stream?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? What do I want? We got so much baseball news, so much to talk about.
Big game tonight.
Okay,
Like what?
big game tonight. I don't even need to get into that.